Welcome to our channel, where today we embark on an intriguing journey into the world of coin collecting, focusing particularly on a rare and fascinating example from 1989, a 1-cent coin that has become worth a staggering $109 million due to a series of extraordinary errors and mistakes. You might be wondering how a coin that was intended to be worth merely 1 cent can soar to such astronomical heights, and in this exploration, we will delve deep into the fascinating factors that contribute to its immense value, the specifics of the errors that led to the coin's desirability, the history surrounding its production, as well as the implications for collectors and enthusiasts in the coin collecting sphere. The story begins in 1989, a year marked by distinctive political, social, and economic changes, where the U.S. Mint produced billions of 1-cent coins for circulation, primarily to meet the demands of an expanding economy, and among them was a particular batch that came off the press riddled with unfortunate and unexpected mistakes. These errors come in several forms, ranging from double strikes, where the coin has been stamped more than once leading to a distortion of the image or text, to missing letters, which might appear harmless but can lead to significant variances in projected values due to their rarity. The 1-cent coin from 1989 stood out because a certain number of these coins had severe misalignments that resulted in interesting and varied appearances, some with distinct doubling of features like the iconic Lincoln portrait or the lettering, while others featured bizarre yet striking impressions of erroneous mint marks or other engravings that should never have appeared. What makes this even more remarkable is the sheer volume that was struck. Out of billions of coins, only a handful featured these unique errors, making them astronomically rare, especially given that coin collecting often hinges on the principle of scarcity. There simply aren't enough of these particular variant coins to satisfy the demand from collectors. It's this exact rarity that has ballooned their price from the obscurity of their initial production to the incredible valuation that has seen them traded for millions of dollars. Investigating the broader context of coin production provides a glimpse into the many hands and processes involved in the minting of currency, from the design phase to the intricate setting up of machinery that stamps the coins. Production errors are not new. In fact, they have been a part of numismatic history for centuries. But the hysteria surrounding the 1989 1-cent coin illustrates just how an error can transform from a simple mishap into the focal point for numismatic intrigue and financial potential. The intricacies of how these production errors occur range from human error to technical malfunctions, both of which were factors in producing coins that would soon be elevated from their intended purpose to status symbols within collecting communities. Furthermore, the stories behind these coins, often shared in collector circles, amplify their allure as potential investments. Collectors sometimes purchase these coins with the intent to resell, banking on the hope that their value will continue to appreciate over time, driven by nostalgia, historical significance, and the promise of rarity. Additionally, speculation plays a significant role, as the very notion of a coin being worth millions captures the imagination of both seasoned collectors and novices alike, creating a perfect storm of desire that drives the marketplace for such unique items. As we dive deeper into the phenomenon surrounding the 1989 1-cent era coin, it's also worth considering the broader implications for the coin industry itself. The anomalies serve as cautionary tales of quality control and the importance of rigorous checking systems. The allure of grading from reputable organizations cannot be understated as well, as the coins that have achieved high grades not only signify exceptional preservation but also command a premium in the marketplace. Each detail meticulously scrutinized by expert graders can turn a seemingly standard coin into a prized collectible that reflects historical value and the economic landscape of a particular time. In addition to the specific errors in the minting process, the ascendance of online coin auctions as a platform for trading has significantly influenced how such coins are valued today, enhancing the visibility and accessibility of these collectibles to a global audience. This transformation in market dynamics allows collectors worldwide to engage with or sell their prized possessions at prices that reflect the competitive nature of this niche investment sector. Moreover, the collecting community has been energized by stories of previous sales of era coins, inspiring passionate debates on social media, and boosting awareness of the various factors that lead to the valuation of these coins. Importantly, the combination of historical significance tied to the year of production, the socio-economic circumstances of 1989, and the inherent quirks of minting history craft an intricate tapestry that fuels both interest and investment in this singular 1989 1-cent coin. Now, for those uninitiated into the world of numismatics, it might seem perplexing how a cent coin could generate such intrigue, but the reality lies in the multifaceted nature of coin collecting itself. As we explore the evolution of this hobby, from its rise during the Great Depression to its modern resurgence, we note that the community thrives on stories, rarity, error, and the sheer joy of compiling personal collections that reflect not only wealth but also history and personal narratives. Alongside this growing appreciation for the minting errors from 1989, there exists a dynamic of growth on both the consumer and collector side where today's societal shifts encourage younger generations to engage with history via tangible items like coins, leading to an expanding audience willing to invest in pieces that resonate with their personal and cultural ethos. The digital age has only enhanced this trend, allowing for greater sharing of knowledge and cultivation of connections among collectors, making it easier than ever for individuals to not only validate a coin's authenticity but to understand its place within both the broader economic and social framework. With that being said, potential investors and collectors must remain vigilant, as the increasing recognition of the 1989 1-cent era coin has given rise to a market flooded with imitations and counterfeits, which may not only deceive inexperienced buyers but can also tarnish confidence within the collector community. The increased value surrounding the original coins leads to enhanced scrutiny and an industry that must adapt to quickly counter fraud mechanisms, which can compromise both current value and historical trust. For true aficionados of coin collecting, the 1989 1-cent coin remains a symbol not merely of monetary value but of the convoluted relationship between history, economy, and human error. Whether you're a seasoned collector on the lookout for your next investment opportunity, or a casual viewer intrigued by the stories our currency can tell, we hope that this exploration of the remarkable journey of this single coin has provided valuable insights into the esoteric yet thrillingly rich world of numismatic history, where even a commonplace 1-cent piece can illuminate the paradoxes of value and investment in our economy. As we conclude this deep dive into the details behind why this particular piece of copper can command a price tag of $109 million, we invite you to consider how history and error can create value, and how economic principles intertwine with the very fabric of our daily lives. Encouraging all of us to look not just at the money we carry but to examine the narratives contained within each piece of currency, waiting to be discovered in the ample annals of our collective history. Thank you for joining us today on this captivating exploration, and we encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that bring the fascinating world of coins and the histories they carry right to your screen. Next, today we dive into an astonishing and captivating tale from the world of numismatics, centering on a remarkable 1-cent coin minted in 2005, specifically the 2005 D 1-cent coin, which has gained legendary status and is valued at an unbelievable $93 million due to a series of peculiar errors and production mistakes that make it incredibly valuable to collectors and investors alike. You may be questioning how a coin, with a nominal value of just 1 cent, could escalate to such an extraordinary valuation, and we're here to unravel the complexities that surround this fascinating piece of history, detailing not just the nature of its striking defects but also examining the broader implications of rarity and demand within the coin collecting community. As we navigate through the specifics of the 2005 D 1-cent coin, let's first take a stroll through the backdrop of the year. It was a time of economic fluctuations, technological advancements, and evolving cultural shifts, all of which played pivotal roles in shaping the financial landscape where this coin was produced. The U.S. Mint had a busy year in 2005, churning out billions of coins to meet the needs of a growing economy, where consumer confidence was cautiously optimistic after recovering from the economic recession of the early 2000s. Among this immense output, a limited number of 2005 D 1-cent coins were cast that would emerge with very distinct errors, marking a striking intersection of historical context and unexpected production mishaps that would later captivate collectors around the globe. To fully appreciate the worth of this specific 1-cent coin, it's crucial to delve into the particular errors that were produced during its minting process, Among the most notable defects are examples of double dies, which occur when the coin is mistakenly struck more than once, creating an overlapping effect that causes the details of the design to appear thicker or misaligned. In the case of the 2005 1-cent coin, some of these extraordinary pieces exhibit pronounced doubling, particularly around the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the inscriptions on the reverse side, including the motto, E pluribus unum, augmenting its rarity and significantly elevating its desirability among collectors who seek to own pieces that tell a compelling story through their defects. The rarity of these double-die coins is staggering, as they are not just errors but artifacts of minutiae that showcase the unpredictable nature of coin production, thereby transforming what should have been a commonplace denomination into a highly sought-after collectible. The allure of the 2005 1-cent coin is also bolstered by the fascinating nature of production errors, which can stem from multiple sources, be it mechanical issues with the minting presses, human error during handling or setup, or unforeseen escalations in the working environment that affect the striking process, leading to anomalies that disrupt the intended designs. Moreover, when we consider the coin's specific production location, the Denver Mint, known for its rigorous standards and quality control, the fact that such notable errors manage to slip through inspection processes only adds to the mystique and allure of this unique collectible. In collecting circles, much of the excitement around error coins revolves around the stories they embody. Each piece has a narrative that intertwines human ingenuity, technology, and mere chance, elements that contribute to their perceived value. As a collector or casual observer, one cannot help but marvel at how a single mint error can create an explosion of interest, particularly in a world increasingly dominated by uniformity and standardization. Another variable contributing to the elevated value of the 2005 1-cent coin is the marketplace's growing demand for error coins. Collectors are often willing to pay top dollar for rarities that stand out from the millions of other coins produced each year. This chain reaction of demand yields results where the few available pieces with minting errors become prized possessions, fueling bidding wars when they come up for auction, escalating their prices into the realm of millions. Coin enthusiasts and investors alike not only see these coins as pieces of history, but they also view them as financial investments with the potential for significant appreciation over time, driven by both their rarity and the fervor within the collecting community. As we continue to explore the phenomena surrounding the 2005 1-cent coin, it's essential to recognize the broader implications of such remarkable valuations, particularly in how they shape perceptions of money, investment, and historical significance. The sheer audacity of the $93 million price tag opens up a multitude of discussions regarding what constitutes value. Beyond just monetary worth, the value might also reflect cultural appreciation, the nuances of historical narrative, and the intrinsic beauty present even in imperfections. For prospective collectors or investors, the take-home message here extends beyond the mere acquisition of a piece of currency. It navigates the philosophy that even the most unassuming objects can acquire substantial historical weight and potential economic worth, revealing layers of narrative that are often obscured by traditional notions of currency and monetary systems. Furthermore, the 2005 1-cent coin serves as a prime example of how coins can spark dialogues on broader societal themes, from the evolution of money itself to the mechanisms through which cultural artifacts transcend their original purpose and find new life in the hands of passionate collectors. The story of this particular 1-cent coin is not merely one of minting errors. It is rooted in the understanding that every coin holds within it the capacity to communicate with future generations, telling tales of the people, events, and circumstances that facilitated its existence. We must also acknowledge the robust infrastructure supporting and evolving the coin collecting industry. Many reputable organizations have established criteria for grading and valuing error coins. By helping collectors and investors identify genuine specimens along with providing certification processes for the coins, these organizations bolster the integrity of the marketplace. High-grade coins that demonstrate clear signs of minting errors receive premium prices, signaling that to navigate this intricate landscape wisely, collectors should seek certification and expert opinions on the authenticity and quality of the coins prior to investing. As we reflect on the world of coin collecting and the very particularity of the 2005 D1 cent coin, it becomes apparent that the romance of collecting lies not only in the tangible asset one acquires but in the community that forms around shared enthusiasm. The culture of coin collecting extends well beyond individuals seeking profit. It encompasses storytelling, the chronicling of the journey of a specific piece of history that can capture the imaginations of collectors, investors, and historians alike. Through forums, social media groups, and local coin clubs, enthusiasts forge connections with people who share the same passion, exchanging insights, showcasing their collections, and discussing the quirks and charms of their prized coins, including those rarities like the 2005 D1 cent piece, bringing forth a sense of camaraderie in a niche that sometimes feels isolated in the wider collectibles ecosystem. Additionally, we can also explore the educational aspect of coin collecting. Coins like the 2005 D1 cent allow individuals to learn more about economic history, techniques of minting, the evolution of numismatics, and the various factors that can influence the value of different types of currency. Curiosity about a single piece can lead one down a rabbit hole of knowledge, understanding the connection between historical events and coin design, exploring the subtleties of mint operations, working through the various terms used in the collecting community, and engaging with stories that highlight both triumphs and failures of minting operations. This quest for knowledge can be unending, enriching not only one's appreciation of the hobby but also expanding one's understanding of how tangible items connect us to the past and offer insight into the dynamics of market economics. In this context, the value of the 2005 D1 cent coin transcends mere monetary worth. It embodies the synthesis of history, economics, and art encapsulated in a small piece of metal, one that is not merely a reflection of a bygone era but a vital component that continues to influence contemporary collectors on various levels. Thus, the discussion surrounding the rare 2005 D1 cent coin extends far beyond its astonishing price tag, delving into the factors that shape our understanding of value, historical significance, and what it means to be part of a community drawn together by a shared passion for preserving the stories embedded within each unique coin. As we wind down our exploration of the 2005 D1 cent coin and the incredible valuation subsequently attributed to it, we hope you feel inspired to take a closer look at not only this particular piece of currency but the rich tapestry of stories and narratives that surround all coins throughout history. Whether you're considering stepping into the world of coin collecting or simply curious about how objects like these can transcend their original monetary function, the 2005 D1 cent serves to illustrate the facets of human experience, ingenuity, and the immense potential hidden within even the most seemingly mundane artifacts of our daily lives. We appreciate your presence here today and invite you to join our community as we continue to explore the myriad treasures of the numismatic world, delving deeper into the past. Last, today we delve into an astonishing story from the realm of numismatics, focusing on an extraordinary 1 cent coin minted in 2015, a coin that has become the center of attention in the collecting world, carrying an incredible price tag of $59 million due to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes that have contributed to its extraordinary value. It is truly mind-boggling to think that a coin, representing just 1 cent in its intended purpose, could leap to such an astonishing valuation, and in this exploration, we will unravel the complexities surrounding this particular coin, detailing the specific errors that occurred during its minting, the broader historical context, and how all these factors coalesce to create an item of immense worth. The journey begins in 2015, a year marked by various social, economic, and political changes in the United States and around the globe, where the economic climate was characterized by a slow recovery from the 2008 financial crisis. The United States Mint was busy producing coins to keep up with the increasing demands of commerce, and amid these operations, a limited number of 1 cent coins emerged that would soon capture the fascination of collectors due to a string of striking defects that set them apart from the millions of their counterparts produced during the same period. Among the many errors commonly encountered in coin minting, the 2015 1 cent coin is renowned for a series of defects, including examples of double strikes, misaligned dies, and unexpected mint marks which contribute to its rarity and exorbitant value. A double strike occurs when a coin is struck more than once by the same press, resulting in a distortion of its features, where the imprint appears overlaid with another, often creating a fascinating visual effect where the date, lettering, or design elements appear to be duplicated or shifted. The 2015 1-cent coins featuring double strikes present a unique and captivating aspect of this era, lucrative variants that have become remarkably coveted within collector communities. In this case, coins displaying pronounced double strikes feature iconic portraits of Abraham Lincoln with blurring around the edges of the design elements that amplify their allure, making them ideal candidates for passionate collectors seeking to acquire pieces that carry narratives steeped in imperfection. Additionally, the examination of misaligned dies leads us down another exciting avenue when considering the unique characteristics of the 2015 1-cent coin, which can exhibit remarkable deviations in the impression of Lincoln's portrait, or the inscriptions revealing the era's historical significance. In this context, misaligned dies occur when the upper and lower dies that stamp the coin do not line up properly during the striking process, creating off-center images and inscriptions that lead to unique visual traits. As a result, these misaligned strikes captivate the curiosity of collectors and investors alike, elevating their status within the marketplace and ideally positioning them for intense demand. The narrative surrounding the 2015 1-cent coin does not merely hinge on the errors that occur during minting. It also encapsulates the conversation surrounding rarity, desirability, and the intricate relationships that develop among collectors, investors, and enthusiasts in the numismatic world. The allure of this specific 1-cent coin is magnified when you consider the sheer volume of coins produced during the year. Out of billions issued, only a select few bear the unique characteristics that define valuable era coins. This premium placed on rarity serves as a foundation for escalating prices when these rare pieces transition into auction settings, amid passionate bidding as collectors vie for the opportunity to own a tangible piece of history. As we dig deeper into the factors that contribute to the exorbitant value of the 2015 1-cent coin, we should also consider the growing relevance of documentation and verification processes that enhance trust within the marketplace. Grading organizations have become essential within the coin collecting landscape, serving not only to certify coins' authenticity but also to assign grades that reflect their condition. This is particularly valuable for era coins, as top-rated specimens can command prices that reach incredible heights, navigating the realms of possibility where proper certification leads to enhanced value. The story of the 2015 1-cent coin intertwines with ongoing evolution in the art of coin collecting. Both seasoned enthusiasts and newcomers find excitement in the rare and unexpected opportunities that may arise, including the eventual discovery of misprints or errors. With growing access to education regarding coin quality and care available through social media platforms and online forums, the environment surrounding coins has fostered a dynamic where collectors can easily exchange information, tips, and insights, thus enhancing the vibrancy of the community while encouraging more individuals to explore this rewarding hobby. The exploration around the 2015 1-cent coin also opens discussion surrounding integrity within the hobby. Authenticating and preserving coins is critical to maintaining market value, particularly as era coins like the 2015 1-cent take center stage in conversations about monetary investment and collector intrigue. The passionate debates among collectors about which specific eras should be highlighted and which coins deserve the attention of heavy hitters in the marketplace significantly impact how these coins are perceived and valued based on their rarity and demand. As we reflect on the stories of the 2015 1-cent coin and its standing, it is essential to recognize the balance between a collector's passion and financial acumen. For many, building a collection isn't merely a pursuit of aesthetic beauty but rather a considered investment strategy rooted in the understanding of supply, demand, and historical significance. This means that collectors often find themselves navigating myriad factors, identifying high-potential era coins, recognizing trends and valuations, and discerning the signals that suggest rising interest. The allure of coins such as the 2015 1-cent transcends geographical boundaries, weaving together narratives of individuals from various backgrounds who share a fascination with the historical elements embodied in their collections. By examining the unique characteristics of era coins, collectors also become storytellers, each coin representing a chapter in a much larger tale that embodies the quirks of minting processes along with the broader implications of currency and commerce. The emergence of technology has further transformed the landscape of coin collecting. Digital mediums not only allow for easier access to detailed information regarding coin rarities, production errors, and unique characteristics, but also foster a vibrant online community where enthusiasts share their finds, compare stories, and discuss values in real time. Social media platforms have given birth to a new wave of engagement, enabling collectors to showcase their prized possessions, including memorable iterations like the 2015 1-cent coin, further increasing interest and appreciation for numismatics as a whole. In this context, the 2015 1-cent coin encapsulates themes of innovation and adaptation. As the world continues to evolve in the digital age, so do the methods that collectors and investors use to explore their hobbies and interests. The assistance of virtual marketplaces and online forums allows for collaborative efforts to connect buyers and sellers while bridging gaps in geographic distance, thus diminishing barriers that may have previously stymied collectors in their pursuit. In the same vein, the possibilities offered by technology for grading and verifying coins rise to the forefront. Collectors increasingly convey their experiences of interacting with professional graders who validate the characteristics of error coins like the 2015 1-cent, providing assurance and legitimacy to transactions that may have once been cautionary tales within the community. As we draw closer to a conclusion on this deep dive into the fascinating world of the 2015 1-cent coin, with its remarkable valuation of $59 million, we invite you to appreciate how this seemingly mundane piece of currency can harbor such a wealth of history, intrigue, and potential. The combination of minting errors, the quest for rarity, and the social dynamics of the collecting community converge to paint a rich portrait of a phenomenon that extends far beyond the simplistic view of coins as mere currency, instead positioning them as vital artifacts that connect us to our collective past while captivating our imaginations in the present. Through our journey today, we hope to inspire collectors, both seasoned and new, to examine the stories that reside within their own collections and perhaps recognize the value in the unexpected, where each coin, like the 2015 1-cent, encapsulates lessons and narratives worth exploring in an engaging and meaningful way. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey today, and we encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the fascinating world of coins, errors, and the stories they tell. Keep exploring, and stay curious, as we continue to uncover the hidden gems of numismatics and the remarkable history enshrined within every coin.